I turned my side quest into a main quest, and now I'm in a random country. I have an online business, and I'm traveling the world with my boys. 2 years ago, I literally hated my life. I was 3.5 years into college. I was studying IT in Czech Republic. It was an American school in Czech Republic. I was studying there, and I just hated my life, honestly. It was something that I just kind of fell into. Like, I didn't know what to do with my life, so I just kind of went the traditional route, went to college, picked a degree, picked a random one, didn't think twice, so there was some lightning. And honestly, I felt kind of miserable because I always had this ambition in myself, but I always struggled with belief. That was actually something I struggled with. I had this ambition, but I struggled with belief. And I had been trying to make money online or start some business since I was about 13, on and off. I tried drop shipping. I literally had like a fidget spinner business in middle school, and we made like 80 bucks. Then my partner backstabbed me, so business partner. So I never trusted anyone after that again. But yeah, I mean, I just never thought I'd end up here, honestly. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to show that it's possible, and everything can change if you just take that leap. Like, I would have never expected this. This all started as a side quest. I saw some reel on Instagram, and for some reason I just had this gut feeling to go all in onto an opportunity. And so I did. I stopped going to school even before I made any money. And yeah, it took about 3 months of me grinding. Since I was in Europe at the time, I was sleeping on US hours. I was eating once a day. I was just ordering food once a day, and I was working all the rest of the hours. And it took 3 months. Then I finally signed a client on New Year's Eve. I made $3.5 thousand. And then I scaled them up to, we did $45,000 in a month. And so that was really my first taste of success. There's been a lot of ups and downs, honestly. You make money, you lose money. It's kind of how it goes, especially at the beginning of this game. It kind of goes in, you're trying to make some money, then you make some, then you make none, and then you get to the point where you're making steady money. So that took a while to get to, honestly. But changing your environment and being surrounded with people that think like you, like we got this guy here, Chrissy, Justin, that's so crucial, because belief is contagious, honestly. And when you're surrounded with people like that, these were just some random online guys I met. Could have been complete weirdos, but luckily they weren't. The biggest thing that I learned from my journey so far, honestly, is two things. You don't need friends to do it, but it's gonna increase your odds of success by literally like 1,000,000. And two, burning the boats to actually get started and fully commit to something is so important, because for so long, like I said, since I was 13, I've been trying to make money in some sort of way, but it was always just, oh, let me try this, let me do this, let me do that. And I never fully committed to the path of making your own money and being your own boss and just having that freedom. I never committed to that because I always had a backup. Oh, I'm in school right now, so this is just a side thing. And it was always just a side thing, or I'm just trying it. So I never fully committed to that thing, which is you're only competing, not only, but your main competitors that are actually competitors, because there's so many glue eaters that try shit and they just, like I was, they just try shit and they don't do anything with it or take it seriously. But then the people who are actually dangerous are the ones that go all in on something, and which I eventually did, and my friends did. So that was crucial, burning your boats to fully solidify yourself going down that path. Now, I'm not saying that as like financial advice, because I'm young. It's not like I have a family or anything that I had to take care of. So if you're like a dad or something, that might be a little different. I can't speak on that. But being a young kid, you're only gonna have that opportunity when you're young. You're gonna have more and more responsibilities as you grow. So for me, it was worth taking that risk and betting on myself, and I'm so glad I did. It was just this weird, overwhelming gut feeling to go all in on business. But what I realized after making a good amount of money online and being able to travel and buy these nice things and all of that is the most fulfilling thing will always just be spending time with your friends, your loved ones, being able to provide for them, help them, and being able to travel, see the world is amazing. Like more than buying some Lambo or anything like that. Obviously that's nice to have, and you have to buy, honestly, you have to buy something like that to know that it's not the only thing you want. Like it's advice you can give, like, oh, money doesn't matter, it doesn't make you happy, but you have to go through that to honestly to be able to realize that. So I just want to do a quick video. I'm going to be probably doing a more in-depth video about my story later on, but I just wanted to come on here and kind of show who I am, and I'm going to be posting a lot of value here over the next, or from now on basically. So if you're a creator, if you're someone who needs help, you know, scaling their mentorship, info product, coaching offer, whatever, then my videos are definitely going to be able to help you. So if you don't want to miss those, consider subscribing, and yeah.